Yo guys, what's up? Jimmy G here, bringing you guys another player SBC review. What I start off with these videos is I give you guys we review his skills, his player attributes, maybe a little bit of his traits. Look at the best chemistry with the player, as well as the price. Other players that could potentially fit this SBC instead of actually Vidal on here, and then lastly, I'll give you guys my final opinion. At first though, I follow guys, my social media is down below, Instagram, Twitter, as well as I stream on Twitch. Go ahead and follow below. If you guys enjoy the video, hit a like and as well as subscribe. All right, so let's get into it as I'm done. Vidal, flashback SBC. Looks like a really great card overall. If some of you guys did his foot miss card, I understand why you guys would be a little bit upset. But his foot miss card was only 60k. Now I believe this card is up in the 400,000s. But just checking out his skill set right away, he's high, not bad. Face stats is 81 pace, 87 shooting, 86. Definitely hold it gang. 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Going to the actual attributes details, his pace 82, 81. It isn't bad. It's in the super low 80s. Shooting is actually really great. Phenomenal long shots, volleys, penalties, attacking positions 92. Finishing is at 82, so that I feel like that just means right around inside the box. It's at 82, so you could potentially boost that if you want. Passing is really great. Short passing, vision as a CDM. If you're gonna play this card as a CDM, short passing, vision, they're really great. Long passing potentially if you're throwing out those lob through balls or just the regular through balls. Agility, balance is a little rough in that sense. He might turn a little bit slow, especially in the gameplay when it's muddy. But composure and reactions for me as a CDM are really huge. So a 93 and a 90 there. Ball control, of course, is a 90. Defending, really great stats in defending, except for defensive awareness, which is an 84. That's a little concerning sometimes because he might not be in the best position possible. So possibly try to find a chemistry to boost that item specifically. And then lastly, it's his physical, which is just, it's 87 strength, 98 aggression, 91 stamina. Stamina is phenomenal on here as well. So those are his stats. Let's see what traits he has. He has power header and dive into tackles. Interesting. Power header, I guess that's good. I don't think he has 84 heading accuracy, 89 jumping. That's not bad. And how tall is he? 5'11", so 170 or 180 centimeters. So not bad overall. The face stats, the card looks really great. If you're a Barcelona fan, I think it'd be a really great card to upgrade your foot miss card to. I think he also gets like a crazy pace boost as well. So let's go ahead and go on Footbend, see what's the best chemistry and the best position for this card. In addition to that, let's check his price and compare him to a little bit of the other players and see what we get, guys. Alrighty, so we're back, and here's his card on Footbend. I really enjoyed Footbend, by the way. So 450,000 coins, 437 on Xbox. A lot more expensive when you're comparing it to his foot miss card, which is 65,000, 60,000 on Xbox. But if you look at it, I mean, the biggest thing here and what's probably increasing his price a lot is this 11 plus pace boost. Everything else gets a small bump. It's a little disappointing that his defending only gets a +1. His physical only gets a +3. But his dribbling only gets a +3 as well, so that's a little rough. His shooting and his passing gets a +5, +4, so I guess that makes a little bit of sense, not too much. That really doesn't justify. I think this card would only be like 200k on the market. He's not a Ferland Mendy, he's not a Valverde, so we definitely need to check that out. But he does have a pretty good link being in Barcelona. So the chemistry style, let's check out the best chemistry. So a basic does shoot him up to a 93 CDM or a 92. And then just playing around with these as well. Interesting, a sniper makes him a 92 striker. Deadeye as well, 93 center mid. Powerhouse actually makes him a 95 CDM, but what you're doing is you're sacrificing his pace a little bit. So I'm a big fan of boosting the pace of these guys. So I'm thinking possibly an engine. He would be a 92 CDM or a 93 CDM. On that, obviously the Sentinel will boost his center back But again, his pace, I think his pace is something that needs to be boosted. So I would personally go with Backbone. Actually makes him a 95 CDM. I would personally go with either a Shadow to really boost his pace, or an Anchor. I personally like the Anchor because it does boost his defensive awareness, his physicality stats, so the strength, the jumping, and then as well as his heading accuracy overall. His agility is a little rough, so he, like I said, he might turn like a tank a little bit here and there. But I would probably either go with the Engine or an Anchor. Actually, not a Shadow. I'm not a big fan of Shadows, guys. I don't like the Shadows pay or boost in defense, especially when someone's already maxed out. It's pretty close to maxing out the slide tackling. Sorry for my dog. But I would definitely go with an Anchor and an Engine just to boost his pace, and then possibly an Engine to boost that balance. Apologies for the dog. But let's go ahead and check out other players. Again, he's definitely overpriced, but some of his other players. So I have Party on here, who's very, very similar to Arturo Vidal. I think a little bit if you take this off. Pace is the same. Vidal has a little bit better of shooting. But other than that, it's very, very close. It's 173,000 coins, 163,000 coins. He doesn't have the 4-star weak foot. He only has 3-star. A little bit taller. His actually agility and balance is a lot worse. And shooting, of course, is a lot worse. And then you have Valverde, which is also a Holit gang. You have Valverde on here, 533,000 coins, really great dribbling stats. Defense is a little iffy when it comes to heading accuracy and slide tackle, as well as jumping. His passing isn't the best. His shooting is where it needs to be, and his pace is also phenomenal. Then lastly, guys, you have Ferland Mendy, who has the biggest pace in the world. His defensive stats isn't terrible. Dribbling stats is far better, I personally think, than Vidal's when it comes to agility and balance. Passing is great as well. I mean, you have a little bit of Kurd that needs some help. Shooting, personally, as a CDM, I always have my CDM stay on back, so that necessarily really doesn't matter. But if you want to use your coins, just throw a Sentinel on this card, and you have Vidal. So, and of course, he has 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. So definitely try these guys out before doing Vidal as well. So my final opinion, guys, is I personally wouldn't do Vidal unless you guys have a Barcelona team or a La Liga team if you guys really want him. But there's some other great substitutes out there if you're just using him strictly as a CDM, possibly in a 4-2-3-1. But in a 4-4-2, you could use him. He's a little bit more well-rounded in a 4-4-2. But I also think so is Valverde, as well as Ferland Mendy. But yeah, guys, that's my thought. Let me know what you guys think down below if you guys did complete him and how well he does. So that's it, guys. Jimmy G23 is out. Peace.